have no drinks in here. Ow. Ow.
You see how her reaction to getting smacked, not once but twice, was just so calm. Like, do y'all understand how scary that is? Guys, wait, y'all hear that? Alright, this is a very serious matter. This is no time for jokes or no time for games. But that PlayStation 4 music was absolute cinema. Anyway, according to the psychopaths of psychology of the world, you know, that the psychopath organization, a relationship needs domestic violence. It must have domestic violence. As somebody who's been in a handful of relationships myself, domestic violence is a very common occurrence. If you're the most civilized person in the relationship, 9 times out of 10, whoever you chose to date is just not civilized. Obviously, you gotta pick and choose, but 9 times out of 10, if somebody had to be crazy first, knowing that your civilization runs deep, it'd probably be them, unless they're a good person too. But you never know, right? That's why I always say wait 6 months to a year before taking anybody serious, because within that particular time frame, all their true colors will be shown. This, you know, typically domestic violence always happens behind the scenes, and then it comes to light when the cops get called, or when things finally hits the internet. You know, somebody's like, okay, I'm tired of this, and then they record it. You know what I'm saying? Not the case with this streamer. This streamer had the audacity to hit his wife on stream. Not only was this his wife of 5 years, she was pregnant with his child. Anybody that abuses a woman that has your child in them deserve cucumber and some lube. No condoms. No condoms. Do you understand? That is psychotic. The person that is carrying my seed, I decided to. That is insane. The absolute worst should happen for this guy. Anyway, let's get into this video. Oh my God, don't get me started on the apology. You know how like somebody get caught doing something they weren't supposed to do, and they like, oh, Jesus is my Lord and Savior. You know, save me, Jesus. Oh, I prayed. Yeah, I think you see what I'm going with this. This guy's very weird. It's very weird. You can tell he's the type of guy that at nighttime behind closed doors, he takes cucumbers with no lube. How I know? Just look at his face. That's all you need to know. This guy is a crash out grandmaster. Nobody crashes out better than this guy. I've never seen a better crash out than this guy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the fun stuff. Let's go.
This streamer was caught abusing his wife live.
I ain't got my damn, sorry.
This streamer was caught abusing his wife live on stream, and instead of leaving the internet, he was trying to salvage whatever semblance of a career left that he had. Jordan Cisco is what happens when grown men get too comfortable raging and lashing out for views. It seems like the core of everyone's degeneracy is money. Social media has made it too easy to go viral being negative. So not everyone is attempting to maximize whatever degeneracy they can because they know it will go viral.
Hey, I want y'all to understand. Never be a degenerate, bro. Build your audience, build your community the right way. Don't sit here and scream at a camera, break a lot of shit just to get paid and just to get a bunch of views, bro. Just take your time, build your community the way it's supposed to be built, and then thrive off that, man. Your life would be so much easier if you're not trying to play the norm, play the trend. Don't play the trend, man.
The thing is that the same cameras these people try to appeal to can be the same ones that expose their skeletons. Let's talk about it. Comment for the algorithm. Now, like I said,
yes, comment for the algorithm.
Was caught abusing his wife on stream, and for a little context, he's a Warzone streamer, and apparently he accidentally spilled water on his PC, which led to this clip.
Okay, take these off. Take the lids off. Chill.
I want you to understand before we see this clip, before we see him abusing his wife with his child in her. He spilled water on his shit, but she paid for it. But he spilled water on his PC. That's like you crashing your own car. Both people survive, but then instead of, you know, y'all getting into the ambulance peacefully, you
start whooping the other person, the passenger's ass, because you just feel like they deserved it.
When you crashed your car, like that's crazy. That's crazy.
You need to have no drinks in here. Ow. Ow.
It was in here, it was on this, I don't even know how. I turned around and...
Shh. Calm down.
I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Turn your thing off and turn the fan off.
I think it's important to
You see how her reaction to getting smacked, not once but twice, was just so calm. Like, do y'all understand how scary that is? If any of y'all ever been in an abusive relationship, you know, once, like, you know, all right, 6 months has passed of you get beated on, bro. By the time 6 months pass, the next time you get hit on, it's like, all right, it's whatever. You know they do this. That's the type of reaction she just had. Like, this happens very frequently. Therefore, it wasn't no, oh my God, why did you just hit me? I'm calling the police. I'm calling the FBI. I'm calling the government to get your ass nuked. You gotta get locked up for life. No, it was,
Ouch, ouch.
and then she proceeded to give this guy some words of wisdom of turning off the PC stream. Like, what? That is diabolical. You telling me she got used to, I mean, this is what happens if somebody chooses to stay in a domestic violence relationship. Eventually, you'll get used to the beatings, to the hit, to the abuse, to where it doesn't even affect you anymore. It's like, okay, it's just another day. This is normal stuff, and this is not normal. Like, somebody shouldn't have to put up with this. Now, obviously, if you sitting here putting up with it, then there's something chronically wrong with your mindset too. Don't get me wrong, because the last thing you should want to do is be in an abusive relationship. But damn.
talk about how everything seemingly goes back to normal after this pile of shit pieced up his wife, which makes it likely that she's used to this treatment. There is no confusion, there is no what ifs. He definitely put his hands on his woman, which is evident by the fact she's saying ow. And it's not even just his woman. This is the woman he chose to marry and the woman he decided to be bound to under the glory of God. This is genuinely some sick stuff, and I seen it casually scrolling through Twitter. And mind you, this dickhead hit her 2 times, and they were definitely hard because you can hear the impact of his punches on her skin. It's so nasty. And somehow, some way, he just conveniently forgets that he's on TikTok live while all of this is happening. And instead of just saying, you know what, guys, I did do it, I'm gonna get some help, he wants to go and try to save face by saying, it does look bad, but I didn't hit her, I just pushed her.
Bro, this shit's moving so quick, bro. I'm trying to read like
That's, you know, and that's the shit that really got me. It's like, all right, so it's already out there. You know, everybody's seen the fact that you just smacked your wife twice. I thought it was a slap, but she had somewhat of a black eye, so he really could have just punched her hard twice, which is actually fucking crazy. Then you gotta get on social media and then lie about it, or like try to cover your own ass. That's crazy. You really just can't make that shit up. You can't make that up. And you know, whatever you do in the dark time will always come to light, as you've seen. He does this so frequently that it's just that it happened that this time, his mind was just it was so mad and it had so much aggression in it that he just forgot that this time he was actually live streaming when he hit his wife. Mind you, you can tell he does this often. It's just that this time he just forgot that he was streaming. Like I said, whatever you do in the dark will always come to light. One day you gonna fuck up and you gonna forget that you got something going on. I honestly, bro, I can never see how a man can put his hands on a woman. Like, y'all, I hope most dudes know, biologically stronger than women. Just it just doesn't make sense to me. Knowing that you are physically stronger than a woman, why put your hands on them? I'll never get it. I'll never get it. But you know, but this is the type of guy, if a dude were to confront this guy, he'll curl like a little ball and then probably call the police or like probably call for help or something, you know. You can tell he's that type of guy.
like the people that are actually verified, bro, the streamers and shit. They're saying like the grunts make it look bad, like the way I was grunting. Brother,
shit,
I promise you, brother, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally like, no, I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did. I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's fucking crazy. She was not crying afterwards. What the hell, bro? She literally was like, she was not crying. She just literally said, turn the fucking thing off. Bro, what I was saying is if I hit her.
Mind you, she said, turn the stream off. Turn the stream off. So, like I said, it's kind of crazy how the woman was looking after this man's career more than he was. This woman gets hit and then says, turn the stream off. What is you doing? Why is you staying with this guy? Like, that's what was getting me. She knew the consequences of this.
Or she would have been like, yo, what the fuck, why'd you
And then you got the audacity to blame her for getting banned when you're the reason why you got banned.
do that for? What'd you hit me for? It wasn't one push. It was one push, bro. It was literally like,
I would never hit her face. Shut the fuck up. Jordan got caught in 8K Super HD, 2-piecing his wife. She clearly says ow in pain, and we can also, once again, hear the impact of his fists against her skin. And now this bastard is sitting up here on camera trying to gaslight the viewer as if we don't have 2 eyes and ears. It's frightening how he can lie about putting his hands on someone, even though we have the proof right there. We can see it and we can hear it. It only makes you think, what else is this guy hiding? What else is he willing to lie about? We can hear his wife literally say ow in pain, clearly said it, and now he's trying to claim that this never happened and that he pushed her. In this zoomed in version of the video, you can see him wind his arm back. This is insane. He's expecting us to trust his words over the video of him winding his arm back and the audio of his wife not only saying ow, but the impact of his fist against his wife's body. I don't even have words to describe how disgusted I am. And here's the thing, Jordan is prone to violent outbursts, which has become synonymous with his brand.
Yeah, go look at this.
you fucking stupid. Oh my God, you just got me banned. 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 You just got me banned.
The quality is actually dog shit on this, but
You just got me banned, dog. You just got me fucking banned.
Stop! Your shit! You're gonna ruin your.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. You just got me banned. You just got me fucking banned. You just got me banned.
y'all see that?
He needs some milk.
Ooh, I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking.
Y'all see that? 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. You're blaming her for your actions. That, like I said, that bro, this shit doesn't make any sense. You said that you got me banned, but you doing that SmackDown stream, and she was the one looking out for your career. Like, dude, come on. This is beyond pathetic. This is beyond pathetic, dude.
God, I swear to fucking God, I don't give a
He
fuck
needs
about
his
any
ass
of this
whooped.
shit. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit.
His quality is
I don't
dog
give a fuck
shit.
about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. My shit's broken. Now I don't have anywhere to. My boy needs that vacation, bro. Just shut, bro. Like y'all act like I'm like, dude. I'm literally.
Look, let me see if this says anything doing my PlayStation. This quality is actually donkey dick. Well, it's just on premium. This is just the video. I just want y'all to know that this is just the video. But yeah, this guy is an absolute psychopath.
Losing every chow today. Are you gonna be happy about that shit, bro? It's like, yo.
There you go.
That's what the fuck I want, you stupid fucking bitch. That's what the fuck I want. I'm gonna crash out every fucking time. Oh my God. I don't care about it.
The reason why I think he leans so far into the rage gimmick is because a few years back, niggas like Deller, and even in recent times, iShowSpeed, have popularized the over-the-top raging type of reaction. It does make sense though, when you see niggas like Speed jump into their monitor or Deller rage, you're gonna be a little entertained. It was obviously working for them. Deller hit 1.6 million on a rage compilation. The difference is that we never seen Deller or Speed put their hands on a woman though.
Like Speed did it. Tell me, okay, like this guy was literally like 16. This guy was still a child. He was still a fucking teenager whenever he was like doing this. Therefore, it fit his character. I don't know about the other guy. I don't know that guy. I've never seen that guy in my life, and I never will watch that guy. But for iShowSpeed, this guy was literally under 18. Therefore, him raging at certain things, it just kind of logically made sense, you know? Like, he was a kid, still in high school, maybe, who knows? And he was still trying to just grow. He was growing his brand, and that was just part of his personality. So therefore, until he did some wild card shit, that really was just normal, you know. But bro, that guy is a grown ass man. He's married to a woman for 5 years, has a kid on the way, and he's doing that. Mind you, every time you rage, and you know, yeah, it might be a clip, you might get money off it, so you get more viewers, get more followers, whatever the case may be. But bro, that's money that you have to spend to replace all the shit that you just broke. I wonder if that's how rich people really think. Because I'm not going to hold you. If I was rich, I'm living like I'm broke as fuck. I can have all the money in the world. I'm not breaking nothing for no fucking views, nigga. Like, That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'ma still be the type of nigga eating microwave dinners, wearing joggers, walking out the house and some slides. Like, bro, all that excessive shit. Like, it's crazy how much people they just believe they have to follow a trend or have to do something that's big or been popularized just to get somewhere in life. Like, no. Bro, take your time and grind up to it, bro. That's all it takes, bro.
Which is why Jordan Cisco is psychotic. His outbursts clearly affect others around him, specifically his wife. And in the first clip that I showed you, he was losing his mind over his shorty potentially getting him banned. And he's like messing the room up, and she has to shoulder this emotional immaturity. She has to be the one to keep it together. She has to be his tether.
She's the man in the fucking relationship.
This only suggests that this is not entirely a gimmick, but real emotion that's been commodified and turned into a way to pay his bills. Because his bills are being paid by his rage, there are no more boundaries. There is no more
I wonder if they have that
lines.
one clip
I can
in
see exactly how this could perpetuate abuse, because anytime he overreacts, he can say, well, I pay the bills, well, I provide the money, well, this is keeping our house ours, this is how we live. He can justify any type of outburst as
He looks so cringy, man. Yeah, this is a bad pause, but damn, this nigga looks cringy, dude.
a way of making money, which can then be used to dismiss his wife's grievances. And that's probably why, after we see that first clip, instead of fighting back, Shorty just continues like normal and she tries to calm him down. Now here's the thing, Jordan ended up cleaning out his Twitch account. After doing some research, I seen that he deleted the VOD where he was explaining himself and attempting to save face. And as you can see, there are no VODs on his Twitch, just old clips. But luckily, I found another clip of someone reacting to this response, and this is where it gets really weird.
In context, bro. So when she's standing there, I'm putting the PC on right here. Hold on, let me see. Wife, can you come and record this, please?
Bro, this is cringe. I don't want to watch this the second time.
I'm talking about come here. Before I'm talking about everything else, like.
Look at that.
If
Faith
I
over
ever
fear.
did hit her, which is insane. I would never hit my wife, and she's pregnant. She would.
It looks like.
Look at that. Got a whole. You could tell she's been hit in the face. Like, why would you hit her in the eye too? Like, got a whole cross on faith over fear. No, I'm not gonna hold y'all, but this segment is so cringe, but fuck it.
You can see like the fucking mark in her face from where he fucking apparently hit her, you know?
I'm gonna stop here because he's gonna give another BS explanation as to how he didn't put his hands on his woman, but the truth is her face looks bad, and my heart really goes out to Shorty because even if he wasn't putting his hands on her, that's very unlikely, this is still an emotionally stunted man who has no regard for his woman. The energy in the house is only going to be chaotic because he wants to capitalize off of his emotional immaturity, and now he has a wife who he's definitely hitting on, trying to help him explain away his abuse.
And I basically, with the cord attached, I was trying to pick.
I ain't gonna hold you. They did y'all some justice. This guy took out most of this, but this shit was really fucking cringe. I'm not
This
gonna hold you.
PC, like this, Jack.
This
and
guy's
I'm putting
already
it on
cringe.
this PC, you understand? On this PC that I just had.
Oh, guys, I spilled water on the PC right here. Do you understand me? This PC right here, I spilled water on it, but I spilled water on it. I had to smack my wife for it. Do you understand? My wife was there, and I just needed somebody to smack, so I smacked my wife. Do you understand? What the fuck, nigga? This is weird.
And her hand, she was trying to help me. She was trying to help me right
Yeah,
here.
it flipped up. I was laying down.
Shit, well, it's
Bottom line
laying
is,
flat like this.
she was trying to help this dude clean the water off his PC that he spilled, and she got smacked for it.
Then it got on her fingers. Then it
Can't
got on
make
her
that
fingers.
shit
You
up,
saw
bro.
it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane. It's insane.
Let's do a story time. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. She had her fingers right here, and she literally, that's when
is
she was like,
crazy.
she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like I don't know how much.
His excuse is that she expressed pain because it was on her fingers from the PCs being stacked. But that's easily disproven because she only says ow after that scumbag winds his arm back and swings. And after this, he then proceeds to leave his wife in the room by herself to explain away the incident, to deal with the PR, and in the midst of her explaining, he ends the stream and deletes the VOD. This guy's a joke. So with that being said, Jordan Cisco is a sick man, and it fries surprised me how social media has taken us to a point where we monetize the worst aspects of ourselves. I understand social media is how a lot of people have changed their lives, but it's getting out of hand. I seen this last night and I knew I had to talk about it. This is a man who abused his wife on live and then had the same woman come out and try to defend him.
I seen this last night too, but I was at work when I was watching it and I was like, damn.
Despite blatantly having an eye that looks bruised. I hope he gets banned. And that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all.
Yeah, get this guy out of here. Like, I know his career, like, ruining his career is gonna, like, mess up the household. And then, you know, but I just hope at the end of the day, if the household gets messed up, the woman leaves, bro. Bro, go find a stepdad, bro. I mean, go find a stepdad, shorty. Go find a stepdad, because I'm telling you, bro. And you need to move far away. So this guy that's a psychopathically come after you and the child. Like, this is ridiculous, man. So this guy needs to get his ass whooped on camera in front of everybody. That's all that. We need to bring justice back to this woman by having this guy get his ass whooped on camera, because that's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why. Like, why the fuck would you hit your wife? Your wife. Keep this a short video. Drop a comment. Leave it. Oh yeah, comment for the algorithm. Don't forget to comment. Comment pushes out videos now. So hey, spam a bunch of bullshit. That don't matter for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it out there. Leave a like, comment, you know, all that simple stuff. I can't talk. See y'all in the next one. I just had to.